Hello, my loves. Thank you so much for watching. Welcome to A Moment in Time with Taylor. Hey, Noah. Long time no see. Hey, Francois. Asif. Hello, hello. Were you awake this morning when you came into my scope? I was like, Asif, how are you awake right now? And then you didn't respond. You didn't talk. I was like, I think he's sleep scoping right now. Oh, unless I just missed it. Hey, Lou. So I'm getting the heart race ready, and then we can talk about the last time you got pulled over and what happened. Hi, Owen. Hey, Eric. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the party. Saturday night. I do have a beer here. Let's open her up. Were you? I think you were. I think you were. I think we're very similar, so I recognized all the signs. Yeah. You were in my scope pretty much the entire time. Like as soon as I went live, you came in, and then you're in there most of the time. Hey, Noah. Greetings and salutations. You've never been pulled over. You don't even have a license. How old are you, Owen? Is it common to drive where you're from? Try not to spill my beer when I do this. We have a Boston Lager by Sam Adams. Not 7% alcohol like last time. Hey James, how are ya? I missed one of those comments. Let's check the egg drop. Eggbot, what did they say? Who? Who? Oh, Asif. Hey Arturo, I almost missed you too. Cheers everyone. Happy Saturday. Let's talk about the last time we got pulled over. You're 19. You applied for your learner's license. Nice. Hey Vito, thanks for the super hearts. So the last time I got pulled over, thanks Asif, I was going to the store to get duct tape for my husband, but I didn't really want to, but I was, and I was upset, and I may or may not have rolled through a stop sign and pulled out in front of a cop. You got pulled over 4 days ago, Theropsids? This is bonus content. It's actually, I have 10 minutes left of content, so it's not bonus for another few more minutes. It's Sunday? Almost. I mean, okay, you're right, it is Sunday, but not for everyone in America. That beer is going to make me do more yoga? Okay. Driving in Pakistan is a mess? Ooh, yeah. I don't know anything about that. Yay, I'm back, Vito. What's up? You had an expired sticker on your plate. Yeah, so it could be inspection, it could be registration. I've been pulled over before for not having the light on my license plate, for that being out. Hey, Vindy. Hey, Nighthawk. Thanks for the super hearts. Nighthawk got pulled over 10 years ago for speeding 60 and a 45. I got a couple speeding tickets for 15 miles over. Jameson rolled a stop sign, or are you saying that I rolled a stop sign? Hey, Kelly. My last time was 2 years ago. Taillights too dark because they were smoky red in my BMW. No ticket. Nice, Aries. She fit it all in one comment, too. Duct tape. They thought you were going to commit crimes. No, it was the stop sign thing. And then the pulling out of it. I was in a rush. I was like, speeding never again, Asif. 2010 was drunk. Did 3 years, Eddie? Was it? It must not have been your first DWI then, right? Well, I mean, the cop didn't want to flirt with me. Like, I literally pulled out right in front of him. I was like, I'm not waiting for this guy. I'm going. Like, and it wasn't like we were gonna crash or anything, but I definitely like he may or may not have had to even slow down. Like, I was like, I'm going, and he was like, you didn't stop all the way at that stop sign. And I was like, so he was like, do you have anything to say? I was like, I have no excuse. I didn't admit guilt, but I also didn't like come up with excuses because I was trying to like play it political, you know? You were pulled over for not having a front plate. Yeah, there's a lot of states where you don't have to have a front license plate. I don't know about that because I'm in New York and we need one. You have a radar now. Nice. Is that legal to have a radar? You don't get citations, you have friends. Lou's got the connection. So if you get in trouble, just follow Kiwis. He'll get you out of jail. I didn't even get a warning. I don't think I got nothing. I'm very afraid of speeding. The drivers in the back have to push me to accelerate. Well, I mean, just go with the flow of traffic. I don't know who that is. Aggravated vehicular hijacking and speeding and eluding. Okay, Jameson. I always drive with a radar detector. I was a passenger and the cop said, boy, what are you doing with her kind? You're lying. Your friend driving was black. You gotta be lying, James. You gotta be kidding me with that racist crap. Isn't insurance mandatory in every state? Yes, insurance is. I got pulled over for making a lane change without using my signal. I only got a warning. I was with a friend who got pulled over for that, and they asked my friend if he was drinking. He was like, "No, I'm just lazy." Most Saturday give you, I don't know what that means. Give you alarm warnings now for speed. Sat navs. I was a passenger. Oh, okay, I already read that. Driving between Dallas and Fort Worth. That's messed up. That's disgusting. That is disgusting. Your teacher died in a car accident. Now you're very afraid of fast traffic. People, that's like the #1 killer in America is car accidents. Radar detectors are legal in all states but New Jersey. Really? Huh. Drivers in Dallas are horrible. I think everywhere in the world people say drivers are terrible because driving takes practice and skill and awareness. And there's so many people that are hopped up on pharmaceutical drugs now and they're like out of it. They're sleepwalking basically. And people who don't sleep, looking at a few of you in this room, I'm looking at my own self. And driving like that is just completely not safe at all. Illegal in Canada. My sat nav? What is sat nav? Warns me when I'm speeding and it shows me the speed of the particular road. No, I'm not kidding. They really are bad here. I had to bail out my roommate from jail at 3 a.m. Nice! That sounds fun. Hey, Jason, you have a pullover story? Made a California stop at a red light, almost hitting a pedestrian. You were 19 and half asleep? Oh my God, Fitty. Satellite navigation. Oh, I've never heard it called that. I've always called it GPS. Is it not GPS? People forget how to drive when the weather changes too. Yeah, that's true. There was nobody around and it was 1 a.m. when I didn't use my signal. Exactly. That's a BS reason to pull someone over. Hi. You're a badass defensive driver. I've avoided so many dummies. Yes, I hate that feeling of like coming just so close and being like, oh, my adrenaline. Driving with black friends, they got pulled over for taillights being out all the time. It's bad. You live in Georgia, yeah. Your phone will earn of you of speeding. My phone has never warned me about speeding, but Sock Cop will definitely warn us about speeding. GPS is the technology. Satellite navigation is the interface to utilize GPS. What does GPS stand for? Global Positioning System? Why is that different? GPS is the technology. What do you mean it's the technology? Satellite navigation is the interface to utilize GPS. I'm confused. Russell said for a job within that company on Friday. All right, Russell, how about you put all of your words in one comment and then I can read them all because all I saw were the last 2 comments that you said, which means I missed the first part and I have no idea what you're talking about. But I'm excited about whatever's happening on Friday or happened on Friday. Okay, so I got pulled over. Get pulled over for traffic issues, get arrested for DUI and drugs. Awesome. Thanks for the Super Hearts, Tiki. You get pulled over all the time because half of the police force you play golf with. Oh, they just pull you over to say hi. I passed a red light and got stopped, and he said, you didn't stop? I said, don't you think I know that? Cheers, Doolittle. The roads and maps. GPS is data from satellites. So if GPS is data from satellites, how is it not a satellite navigation system? I just don't understand why they're 2 different things. GPS is the nodes of satellites which make up the GPS network. Satellite navigation is the software. Interesting. I've literally never ever heard anyone say sat nav instead of GPS. Blue-eyed devil, I'm happily married to a perfect man, so let's keep it platonic, shall we, friend? Thanks. All right, I got pulled over, and thanks for the Super Hearts, Doolittle. He said the thing. I said, I have no excuse. So he said, where are you going? Which I don't think legally even really matters, but regardless. So I said, I'm going to Home Depot or Lowe's or whatever it was, Walmart, to get, and I said it really mad because I was PO'd at the time. Oh my God, remind me not to lift up my arms. Okay. I said, I'm going to the store to get duct tape for my husband. And he was like, you're going to the store right now to get duct tape for your husband? It was like 10 p.m. And I was like, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Or something like that. I said, tell me about it or something. And he was like, wow, really? He made you leave the house this late at night and go all the way to the store to get duct tape? So, like, he just like trash talking my husband, which I never do. My husband is perfect, but if it's going to get me out of a ticket, I'm not above it. I'm not above it. Here goes Benito, take the lead. Reminder, don't lift your arms. Thank you, Doolittle. I can always count on you. Cops pulled you over, asked if the car was yours, and tried to say the car you were driving was stolen. Was it, whose car was it, Wanderer? That's a true story, and just keep going. You were just like, you don't think I knew that? And then he just let you go. It wasn't your car, you had rented it, so you told him to take it up with the rental car company. Sean, you troll the cops. I've got camera ready for pit pick. Awesome. Great. Glad I can always count on all you guys to have my back and my pits. Boom. Nope, too far. Oh, whatever. We'll just leave it. I'll just lean back a bit. Two months passed. I got an illegal turn ticket at 3 a.m. Illegal turn? What's an illegal turn? What did you do? Yeah, he let me go, Kelly. Sorry. I was like, did I finish the story? Yeah. Then he was just like, all right, well, have a good night and good luck or something like that. I was like, yay! I told my husband, I was like, our stupid duct tape problem got me out of a ticket. Although it also almost caused me to get a ticket. So. I was pulled over in Georgia and was threatened to be taken to jail for being a Yankee. Oh my God, no one go to Georgia. Don't drive in Georgia. Jeez. Just like being sarcastic with them because they expect you to take it seriously. I thought you said you were friends with all of them. Why would they expect you to take it seriously? You hiding a squirrel in your sleeve? Yes, I am. No, it's actually Bigfoot, remember? Then he asked if I had any warrants. I didn't. Hadn't had a speeding ticket in 5 years. Dude, cops are like, they're drunk on power. Driving record was clean. Why do they call it pulled over? Because you pull your car over to the side, I would think. At least I never got pulled over when I was on LSD. Driving? James, can we talk about this? I'm not on Twitch. I don't see too many folks with a clean driving record. Cops are just, not all cops are created equally. Not all humans are created equally. Not all training programs are probably created equally. Australia police would sell their mother out for their job. I'm not sure what's happening. I thought of you when I saw that. I was like, not all cops. Ticket was changed to non-point infraction, but fine was $150. Yeah, so when I've gotten tickets before, the fees, so there's like a state surcharge that's $50, and then the minimum fine for any like parking ticket is $50. So you're not getting out of there without paying at least $100. Plus, you had to probably be late for wherever you were heading. Then you had to probably be like uncomfortably questioned and sit there and wait for however long for the cop to write you the ticket and do whatever the heck they're doing in their car. It takes like 10 years. And then you have to take time off or whatever to make it for the court date. Then you have to sit through the court, which could take way longer than anyone would ever really want to. And then they like basically are like, okay, well, I know you got pulled over for this, but we're just gonna, how about, you just plead guilty to this instead? I'm like, is there no option to plead not guilty to this? Like, really? Like, there's no option for a trial here. I mean, I didn't ask that, but I would now, so it's a good thing I haven't gotten any tickets because they would probably hate me. I swear I can't remember how many times I stole a cop car just for fun in 5 minutes. What? That's not only in Australia. That's exactly what I was thinking, family. So he let me go after I told him I was a prior Air Force commander. So the only way to get out of that was to be in the military, right? Jeez. You can't just be someone driving a car down the street. Like, I don't get it. Yeah, I got a few speeding tickets when I was younger for 15 over. Those were really expensive. Beat down and yelled at to stop resisting. Oh, beer! Hey, Atari. You don't like beer? Hey, Dave. I know how to get out of it legally. You can ask the judge that, but it will get expensive. What if you represent yourself? It's more expensive for them, wouldn't it be? Besides time. Anytime I get pulled over for speeding, I say I'm late for class. It always works. Wow. Interesting. If you get pulled over by a female officer, forget it. I pretty much do not get out of tickets, like ever. I mean, that one story I told you was the last time I got pulled over. I got out of that, but I mean, it's very rare for me to not get a ticket. I'm not likable by authority figures. I'm like kind of a rebel. I got pulled over by park police one time. My husband did that one time when we were driving through a state park. Know how to get, oh, you're a repeater bot. A former county DA sold out his own mother and actually prosecuted her as well. People are so sick. You weren't bluffing about a possible encore. Hey, Blips! I forgot to, I don't know what you meant by let you know. I don't really like to be in someone else's scope and be like, I'm about to go live, you know? That doesn't work for men. What doesn't work for men? I don't get off tickets, you guys. I had one. I got off one. Maybe it was for being a girl. Maybe it was because my crime was pretty not criminal. You never give the courts your name. You say I'm a man or woman to answer these questions about this issue. I got pulled over at 3:30 a.m. The cop walked to my window and said, "You're not him, sorry." Oh my God, that's so scary. Used a hydraulic jack to lift the rear wheels of the cop car off the ground while he was in it. What? Thanks for the Super Hearts, Brax and Mike, coming in with the Super Hearts back to back. Oh, I think I have a normal heart race here too. Thanks for the normal hearts. Eric in the lead, followed by Lou, Tiki, Arturo. Who do we have here? Oops. I can always tweet you. Ooh, that's a good one. Bindi, Noah, Asif. Who's this? This looks familiar. I know you. Wait. No? No. And who's this? I live in the city and I'm white, so they usually let me go. The burbs is a different story. The park police had his lights off at night, and I thought I was being chased. I took off speeding. Oh my God. Someone else went speeding past him, and he turned on his lights, cut the wheel hard, floored it, and what the heck? Wait, what? Went nowhere. There's a certain section of the Constitution of Australia they don't want you to see. I know it, so I use it. Your scope is becoming very high tech. Thank you, Doolittle. I can do all sorts of fun stuff on here. I haven't figured out effects, though. I should figure it out. Overlays. And I keep poking my husband about getting the green screen hung up, so hopefully very soon. Cop turned his lights off. I fought it in court and won. Thanks for the Super Hearts, Atari. See, he fought it in court and won, and now he's feeling good about it, and now he got to save his money. He didn't have to pay it to the government, and now he can send Super Hearts to Fem Yoga because he's awesome. And remember, if you send 10,000 Super Hearts or more out in one broadcast, then you get on the list for being a $5 sponsor. This is 20,000 Super Hearts, 40,000, 100,000, 200,000, 400,000, and a million. If you want to do it with Super Hearts, or you can just go to femyoga.com and just sponsor whatever level you want to sponsor. Anything you think this channel is worth, we appreciate it. We put it to good work. My hometown was like the movie American Graffiti. Whoa! Wow, that's intense. I'm gonna drink my beer now. This is American beer. Sam Adams, Boston Lager. Thanks for the sponsorship, Sam Adams. Not really. Oh, and someone asked me if I was sponsored by Super Hearts. You're gonna send one heart, and then he says, "Just kidding." Well, okay, funny joke. Can we get a cool background like a mountain, or are you sitting on a canyon next time you whisper read? Next time I whisper read, probably not. But once my husband gets the green screen up, I can do green screen scopes. But I can't make any promises until I get him to move on that. So he gave me two products. He gave me this and the all-in-one tripod, but I'm not like sponsored by them in any other way. I mean, they did give me these two products. He gave me these two products when I was in Montreal. Do I realize Super Hearts costs scopers money? In what way does it cost me money? You mean as opposed to going and doing PayPal? For sure it's better to go through PayPal. But I know a lot of people either have privacy concerns and they don't want to share their identity by using PayPal, so this is a nice, what's the word I'm looking for, a private, anonymous way for them to contribute. Some people buy the biggest Super Heart packs and they like to distribute it among different broadcasters. So they've already invested the money there and they don't want to invest again on the website. Maybe they do. I mean, it's up to you guys. And then a third reason would be because they're lazy and they don't feel like clicking onto my website. They'd rather just do it here. And if you're lazy, cheers to you because you fit right in. Aren't we all a little lazy sometimes? I'm looking at you, Vito. Vito once sent me a video. It was like his fridge across the room from him. Like you could see the fridge. He was sitting in a chair and he's like filming the fridge. He's like, I really want water, but it's too far away. You're lazy too, Atari? Well, cheers to you. Periscope charges their app members money to buy Super Hearts. Their app members money to buy Super Hearts? I mean, you have to pay for Super Hearts if you want to send them, but you don't have to. And it doesn't cost, I mean, that wouldn't cost the broadcaster money, that would cost you guys money, but that's what you're trying to do is contribute money to the channel. That's the idea. So yeah, I mean, it's not free to contribute money. Not sure if we're on the same page right now. Super Hearts are prettier. That's true, Vindy. That's a good one too, actually. And it gets you like real-time attention and appreciation right from the broadcaster right then. And it gets you the attention of other people too, because they see you sending them as well. I once parked my car and started playing basketball to avoid getting pulled over for drag racing. Awesome! I'm learning so much about you right now. That is so badass. Last July, a California highway patrol pulled me over for going 9 miles over the speed limit. What the heck? 9 miles? I drive 9 miles over the speed limit because a lawyer advised me to do so, but I live in New York. PayPal is better than website or card info to me. PayPal. This is PayPal. It's all processed through my PayPal business account. You use your PayPal, and if you don't have a PayPal, you can use your card, but you could just use your PayPal. All right, Raul. And Raul's on here too, because he did it with Super Hearts. You need to sweet talk hubby so he will get on the screen. I tried it, Gerald. I just tried it today, but I can't really sweet talk him a lot because I was sick recently, so I can't really kiss him because he can get my germs, so it's a little bit harder. A little bit harder to be persuasive then. I just learned how to donate on Periscope. Now I learn more. My brain can only hold so much. I go into a broadcast. If Vito is in there, I know you're covered. Lou, you're just off the hook now? You're just going to let the burden of the support just fall on Vito's shoulders? What if he's like Atlas and he's going to shrug? I've driven at 135 and not been pulled over. I've never gone that fast, James. I've never gone over 120. Worst ticket I got and had to fight was going under the limit. Oh my god, Atari, that's sick. I was 16. That was smart. They actually say your brain is at its optimal performance at 15. You have like the most potential when you're 15 years old. Your brain can like really do the most if you utilize it correctly, which I personally believe public school completely ruins. When asked why I didn't stop at the stop sign, I replied that I don't believe everything I read. Nice, Binnacle. I like that. I like that a lot. That's good. For anyone who doesn't know, I am an anarchist, so I don't think anyone should be getting pulled over at any time. But we'll see. I don't know what I mean by saying that we'll see, because I'm pretty sure the government's not going anywhere. But a girl can dream. Did it just get really quiet in here? Is it just me? Okay, what do we want to do? Read a book? You know I get nervous when no one talks. I need to raise my arms on November 30th. Ooh, you have a great night too, B-Rax. Thanks for being here. I didn't have time to fight in court, so I went to a library and hand-wrote a letter to the judge. Cop pulled me over for not keeping up with rush hour. I was doing 65 and a 70. Judge laughed it off. Oh my god. Do you have to claim a 1099 for scoping? Yes. Got pulled over by female cop and asked her for her phone number. Not a good move. Joey! Plus my hairy pits. Yeah, that's not going to get me out of any tickets anytime soon, right? Someone asked me the other day in one of my broadcasts if I shave my pits. I was like, oh my god, I'm busted. And then Nick said that he noticed a 5 o'clock shadow during my yoga scopes. It's an experiment, you guys, alright? I do not remember getting this hairy last year, but I was not a live broadcaster last year, so it really didn't matter. And I live in New York, and it's usually pretty cold, so when I go out in public, I have long sleeves and sweaters and coats, doesn't matter, and pants, but then here I am in my house with the heat and the beer and the broadcasting, and my pits are out. Okay, the letter got the fine dropped from 150 to 100. Oh, God. I've never been pulled over. I'm 52. That's amazing, Moya. That's awesome. Sorry I didn't get that because Scope liked to freeze connection all the time. Oh, it's so annoying. I got pulled over for a light out. I had no license. He let me go with a warning. Oh, yeah, that was a good one. I also sped off on a cop. In hindsight, I could have been in a high-speed chase. You could have been on one of those scopes, you know, car chase scopes. That was delayed from the ask your hubby for the green screen. I got pulled over for oh, I already read that. I don't know what you mean, Lou. Oh, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, about when I got pulled over. So I don't know how old I was, 17. I was driving. I had, I think, 3 people in my car. So I had 3 people in my car. There's another part of the story that I don't really want to share, but there's something else that we probably should not have been doing. And I was past 9, and I still had that license. We were not supposed to drive past 9. And all of these things are hypothetical. Like, let's just pretend like maybe these things are true. I mean, maybe not. Nice. Ohio cops are the worst. They love to pull over out-of-state plates. I love how everyone's like, these cops are the worst. Like, no, cops, it's just cops. Thanks to the Super Hearts, Super Furansu. Gerald, if I wasn't able to leave, I would say fuck off. It reminds me of Atlas Shrugged, which we read too. Then begin to record. When I was crossing the border from Canada to America, they were like, "You're not live broadcasting right now, are you?" I was like, "Calm down. Nobody's getting filmed. It's all good. Breathe. Don't freak out." First time I got pulled over, I was 16 doing 50 and a 25 hot rod Mustang. I got ticketed for speeding 5 times in my lifetime and counting. Arturo, stop that. Well, Arturo drives for a living. Can't drive past 9. Yeah, you couldn't drive, or maybe I was 16, but you can't drive past 9 when you have a limited, I think it's called a junior license. It's like a DL or something like that. Or like a JD, junior driver or something like that. Can't drive past 9. You're not supposed to have more than one person in your car at a time. I think you're supposed to also have someone who's 21 in the car with you when you still have that limited license. And we got pulled over, and I was like, oh God, I'm about to go down. And he was like, did you know your license plate light was out? I was like, no, I didn't know that. I'll get it fixed. And he was like, all right, have a good night. And I was like, ah! So I guess that's another time that I got off. In Pennsylvania, it's midnight for a junior license. Has it always been that way? Learner's permit in Florida. When I pulled people over, if they treated me with respect, I would let them go. Oh, hey, Nuthat, you're a cop. Welcome to the Anarchist Scope. How do you feel about me now? As I drink my beer, I'm trying to like keep my armpit, like keep it like really just shoved up tight. Highest take. Oh my, you would drive around it, right? That was the only way I could ask you out, right? That's a good one, Atari. I once drove through a circle instead of around it. I want to do a scope about what do you think about roundabouts? Has anyone thanked me lately for scoping? I think so, yeah. Free the pits? Gerald? No. Since I was a kid. So horse and buggy days. Scope loves freezing connections, so I didn't get what you said about Super Hearts. That they cost money. I mean, I think I was just saying that yes, they do cost money to buy them, because if you're trying to support the channel financially, someone's got to spend money. I mean, it doesn't materialize out of thin air. So I was just saying I don't think we're on the same page, because I don't know what you mean that it costs money. I mean, it costs money to buy things, yes. Thank you, Gerald. I hate roundabouts with a passion. I actually love roundabouts. My husband hates them too. You met your wife by pulling her over? You're a terrible person. I'm just kidding. Okay, maybe. Maybe you are. Maybe you're not. We just met. I don't know you yet. Do not copy my people, you copy bots. I don't like it. I don't like it. Stop that. Minnesota is the roundabout capital. Really? Interesting. Interesting. New York State was the first state to have something called a SPUI. Have you guys ever heard of that? It's like a mega roundabout. It's like a highway, like, and it has lights, and it's like a, I forget what SPUI stands for. Anyone know? I can look it up. You're a North Jersey cop? Oh, cool. You're not far from me, actually. SPUI stands for Single Point Urban Interchange. Single Point Urban Interchange, and it was the first one in New York State. We have roundabouts for our roundabout. Yeah, I've seen things like that where it's like a roundabout to another roundabout to another roundabout. They're brilliant. No lights, no stopping, just keep going. And it significantly decreases the number of fatal accidents that occur in intersections. License and registrations, and what time can I pick you up for dinner? That's not hot. No, no, no. Don't y'all have those? Oh, jug handles? Yeah, we have those, but it's not about turning around. You don't have the circles that you can turn around, although that is a pretty convenient way to use it as well. It's instead of an intersection. So if there's no red light, if there's no cars coming, you never have to not never, but you don't have to always stop. Sometimes you just have to yield. So it's like a changing. Like sometimes it's a stop sign, sometimes it's a red light, sometimes it's a yellow light, basically, or a yield sign is a better term. I mean, it's always a yield sign, technically. I guess that's the best way to put it. It's like turning, the more you know, spooey, exactly. It's like turning an intersection into a place where nobody dies. Because intersections are the place where most fatal car accidents happen. And I think more accidents happen in roundabouts, but they're not fatal. And I think the more that we get used to driving through them, the less we'll mess it up and crash into people. Michigan has weird lefts. No left turn at light, go through, then do U-turn. Yes! Oh my God, John, where else do they have it like that? Is it New Jersey? Thanks for inviting your followers, Kelly. They have that somewhere where it's like you cannot take a left turn anywhere, and you're just like, what the hell is this? Where was that? Was it Arizona? I can't remember where I was, but I was like, this place, you cannot take a left turn anywhere. Anywhere. Not like New York. New York, all the streets are numbered. It's like a nice square. I learned the term jug handle from New Jersey, from my friend in New Jersey. There's a story about her. I feel like she's probably been pulled over a lot. She has, actually. She's had DWIs. But anyway, me and this friend, we met. Wait, yes, wait. Why was I talking about this? Whatever, it's kind of a funny story anyway. So I met this girl who was from New Jersey originally. We became best friends in high school. And the way we met is that we were in the same Spanish class together, first period in high school. And I didn't really like most of the people in my high school, and she was new. She was a new girl, and I was wearing this like corset style shirt. It was like a tank top. It was like a thick strap tank top with like hooks all through here, and it zipped up in the back. It was so pretty. It was like my favorite shirt. It was actually a hand-me-down from one of my other friends. I love being small. I get all the hand-me-downs. Okay, so it zipped up all the way in the back. Well, during this Spanish class, I felt said shirt go in the back. It was just like, screw this, I'm not gonna be a zipper anymore. I don't need to be a zipper. You don't own me. You don't tell me what to do. I'm a shirt. I'm just gonna not be a shirt anymore. And I was like, new girl, come with me to the bathroom. I'm having a wardrobe malfunction. I need you to zip me back up. And the rest is history. I mean, we still do poker nights together sometimes. Was I goth? I was emo, which is pretty close. Another line. I play hard to get, so that's why I didn't pull over. Just make him chase you around. Do I do California stops? No, not usually, except that one night. The last time I got pulled over. Forget driving in DC. I avoid at all costs. Oh my God. Lanes change directions at parts of the day? Oh my God. Kelly, how do you even survive that? That's like driving in LA. I hate driving in LA. Like, I don't know why I get a rental car every time I go to LA. I'm a complete dunce. It's such a waste of money. It literally just sits outside my friend's house, and then I have to move it like at like 8 a.m. every other day because the stupid street sweeper comes through. You gotta see the emo look. Oh, should we pull up old, I was gonna say MySpace pictures. I think I have old something. I'll find something. I was pulled over and waiting, and the cop took off for a more important call. Lucky guy. You are a lucky guy. Spent 9 years in DC. That's awesome. All right. All of a sudden, I got really excited, so I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and I'll be right back. Literally, there's something on my shirt this whole time. You guys weren't even gonna tell me. Really? Turn out the lights. Aloha, Gilo in the house. What's up, man? Oh, Arturo, I'm back, I'm back. Someone grab her beer. No! Did you guys roofie me? Switches it for a full one. Nope. Didn't work. Didn't work, Raul. We still got this. Hello, Carpet. How have you been? Chiho! Aw, I love you, Kel Kel. The carpet is good. Someone drink my beer? Moya. I knew you'd have my back. Moya has never, ever been pulled over before. How's that for a story? Thanks for the super hearts, Greg. Appreciate that. You guys, if you're not following, wait, is it The Real Greg Lopez? Let me not say the wrong thing. The Real Greg Lopez, G-Lo. He does drone scopes in Hawaii. And if you followed me when I was in Hawaii, it's a beautiful, 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 beautiful state. Definitely check it out. It's like some of my favorite nature scopes. Oh, Periscope. Thank you, Bindi, for the super hearts. You guys are amazing. And Bindi's sending regular hearts as well. I love it. Atari as well. Who else? Who else is doing both? G-Lo, I'm sure he is, but he's probably down here somewhere. I see him sending hearts. I see them. I see them. Yay! So fun. What were we talking about before this? Oh, we were going to look up pictures of when I was emo. Because someone said they care about that, and I'm just narcissistic right now. All right, thank you, Dave, for the super hearts. How's everybody doing? You guys want to talk about your channels? You want to talk about when you got pulled over? Let me hide the heart race for a moment so I can go looking for weird pictures of myself. I don't know if I'm going to find any, but I'm going to try. I feel like we should be able to find some because I have always taken selfies. I'm a millennial, all right? I don't have any more money for Super Hearts. You don't need to spend any more money, Raul. You are already a sponsor. You are now a moderator, which means you can block on my behalf. You can kick, you can unblock, and you're awesome. You don't have to pay. Just hang out with us. And maybe whatever beverage you have, I'm not encouraging anyone to drink alcohol or participate in any unsafe behaviors. But whatever drink you have, whether it be a giant jug of water, maybe some tea, maybe some milk, hopefully nothing that's too sugary, although beer is pretty sugary, but cheers. Fearless Fridays had over 4,200 views in year one. Year one? How many broadcasts was that? I mean, year one of Periscope? Probably the same thing. Alcohol can be healthy in moderation. Healthy or just not really harmful? I don't know that I would ever say it's really healthy. Like if you're on a health binge, I would say no alcohol. There's really no. Now, the dark red grapes in red wine have antioxidant powers, but that's the grapes, not the alcohol. Nor smoking to weed. Who smokes to weed? That is not legal. It's legal some places, so if it's legal, no judgment. Drink, drink, drink. 18. Oh, only 18? Jeez, that's like nothing. That's awesome. Healthy Taylor. Okay, wine. Okay, fine. Grapes. I'll just eat grapes. Oh my god, didn't cheers with my diet orange. If you find old pics, this will be the best scope ever. Thank you, Francois. Maybe not alcohol. I'm sorry, I don't mean to troll you whenever you send me super hearts. It's all love, right? It's all love. One bear a week is healthy. Eric, you eat an entire bear every week? I'm just kidding. I know you meant a beer, but it's more fun to pretend like we all eat one bear every week. A bear a week keeps the doctor away. Yeah, I don't know. Something that rhymes with week. J-shaped curve. Now you tell me I didn't have to drink, really, huh? Listen, you guys, I literally will, all of my super hearts will be forfeited if I encourage any unsafe behavior or alcohol consumption, so I'm not encouraging it. You guys are adults, you do what you will. Honor your own bodies, your own safety, your own limits. Don't drive. No license, no one, no regrets, no inspection. What? They're all interviews. Takes time to schedule them. Takes a month to schedule each one. A CEF. No, not a CEF. Damn it. Damn it. Thought I could make it through a broadcast without saying it wrong. Had no inclination to drink. Good, Rich. I'm glad to hear that. You had 4 tickets and you threw them all out. I used Carl Miller right to travel. What? I don't want to be an adult. No registration. First time, the officer asked me why I was speeding. I told him I was hungry. You got pulled over last night, GTFC? All right, let's hear your story. Let's hear your story. watching me can be unsafe behavior. Well, if you're driving, don't watch me. Just listen. Just listen to the sound of my voice. I will soothe you. Asif, 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 Asif. I'm just gonna chant your name for a while, like a mantra, until it sticks. Really, they really want to keep people from cashing in those super hearts. If you don't drive, don't drink. If you're gonna drink, don't drive. There you go. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay, let's find some photos. I think Francois is the only one who cares about seeing these photos, but oh my god, this is so weird. This is crazy to me to see these. Okay, let's just show like just a few. Just like, I mean, I feel like I wasn't even really that emo. I just had scene girl hair. Do you guys know what scene is? All right, hang on. I gotta get it ready. I gotta get it ready. I gotta get it ready. It's gonna take me a minute, but it's gonna be worth it. For Francois, the only person who cares about this at all. Feedback? Feedback? Oh no. No, no, no. Cancel, cancel.